Hey, YouTubers. Hey, my CEO. You're not just YouTubers. You are my CEOs. You are my creators. You're my entrepreneurs. And you're my high level operators. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys had a fantastic day. My day always starts off at 5 a.m. with my 20-20-20 formula. That's that 20-minute workout. That's that 20 minute of reflection, meditation, and then 20 minutes of growth. It was a dynamic morning. I had some great opportunities before I headed off to work. And I said, you know what? I am not only in my point when I started after my meditation, I sat back and I just started to look at some of the other YouTube creators that are out there. Now, this is going to segue into what my topic is today. Again, I'm your man Chauncey, and I created my YouTube channel CEO369 Consulting, and literally that's what it is. It's loving to talk and to communicate with small YouTubers, larger YouTubers, connect with them, began to build my community just for helping customer service, providing a service to people, letting them know how much I appreciate them. Also, aligning my community with other communities so we can rep one another real well. Love giving, being able to show up and show out, share with other people that I'm a new YouTube creator, small YouTube creator. I like to be able to look at other people's YouTube content and grow, get inspiration. Perfect example. A young man named Bren. Such an inspiring video I watched of his today. He had 3 years that he slept in his car. And now he's about to finally, with a roommate, move into an apartment. He does Uber and everything like that. I'm talking about right here. Heartfelt. And then it was another woman. She had her business just going through that growth process and starting a new life. I think I watched her first video this morning. The second video of hers was all about, supporting women over 50. And then the third one, uh, her name, I think her name was Gwen or something to that effect. She's like 60 some years old, but she's out there, y'all. She's doing a thing. So I say all that to say this. My show tonight is going to be dealing with our unique journey in embracing the grand YouTube territory. I think they say YouTube has over like 2.5 or 6 billion users, men and women, older, younger, children, teenagers, young people, old people out on this YouTube vast um, internet, and they are banging. They are doing the damn thing. They're having a good time. They're having fun. Whether they get views, whether they get likes, whether they get, social, that presence immediately, but they're being sparked by other YouTubers, both small as well as large, to get out here and to put in the work that's necessary. And that's what I find that's so fascinating for those of you that are CEOs, those of you that are creators, those of you that are entrepreneurs promoting your business, those of you that are high level creators that have the ability to know how to do all of the facets that YouTube's and use all the tools of YouTube and other applications to grow your channel. It's just amazing, but everybody has their own journey. I told you guys I started my YouTube journey back November 11, 2024, but I'm loving it. I mean, I got over 20 subscribers. I have like will soon be having this will be my 79th video, not including shorts because I'm just really excited about putting in this work. It's just like when I get up and I lift those weights, in the morning or do push-ups. It I have gotten over that fear hormone called cortisol. It's nothing to it now. I might have to wait till my second alarm goes off, and I think sometimes my wife be wanting to kick me out of bed when the first one goes off. But when I get up and I put some sweats on, I wash my face and brush my teeth, I come downstairs. It's time to put in the work. I don't know nothing else to do but just that. So understanding the journey is almost really the best part of it because it becomes yours. It's personal, and you wish to share it with others. I, like I told you, I still work full time. I have put in 20 plus years in the in the federal government, both military and civilian. Just imagine what those hours are. And then sometimes people go, "Oh, I've sat down, I've created all these videos, and ho hum, I'm not getting any subscriber, and no one wants to come to my channel." You haven't put in any work. YouTube is, to me personally, it's a journey, and it's a real journey. It's like you would get dropped off somewhere and say you got to make yourself back home. You have to navigate, find those areas or those things that really fit you. You know, I remember when I made my first upload video, I was sitting up in the spare bedroom and just pulled back on the couch and just relaxing. And that was my first video. That helped me get over my fear. I was trying to figure out where would I go, what would I do, and in the meantime, me and my wife have a business, an online e-commerce business, myrootadvice.com, and I see her buzzing like a bee. She do a video upstairs, outdoors, around the corner, sitting cross-legged, meditating. She was putting videos in. I think just on our YouTube channel for Rooted Vines, I think it's like over 200 plus videos, probably close to 250. But she's putting the work in. She's breaking the ground. It's like this time of the season. Most people ain't out there sowing seed right now because the ground's hard. It's not a good time. You might be raking up a few leaves, but that's the next thing. And the best part about it, because of how big and vast that YouTube is, you get to see a diversity of group of men and women and people that are doing some amazing things. I mean, you name it. There's a different, if you have something you want to do or learn or kind of like mimic or copy, there's a YouTube channel out there probably with it, but it's not uniquely set up like what you want to do. So that's how the different niches and audiences and the definitions of success get created is by the diversity. So there's something out here for every person, everybody. I want to emphasize how comparison can be a thief of your joy, though, and why focusing on your YouTube journey is critical, because that's what ends up happening. Sometimes we might see someone that we like and we try to duplicate what they do, but you're not them. You have to be you. You have to bring yours out. That's why I always tell employees that I have when they first come on board and work underneath me is that I have want you to learn policy and procedures, but then I tell that employee, you have a personality that no one else in this office has. And that personality that you have, it has to come out. It has to shine. It has to just be a part of the team, a part of the group, part of this community that where I go to work at. That's what it has to be, and that's what yours has to be. If you're gonna be on your journey on YouTube, it's no other way that another person can duplicate what it is that you do. YouTube has a grand territory, and that's the best part about it. You can go out there and you can see, you name the subject, you type it in, whether it's a how-to video, DIY, do it yourself, you name it. Someone loves gardening, that's their main focus. Another person loves, building cars, that's their focus. Another person might like to cook, that's their purpose. You know, Me and my wife with Rooted Vines, it's herbal teas. Me, what I love to do is consulting. That's what I'm focused in on. And that's what I chose to do when I picked up this book by Alan Weiss. It's called The Consulting Bible, because coming up on 30 years in the federal government, when I transition, I don't want to be like, oh, scratching my head, what do I do next? That could be 2 to 4 years. I'm ready to slide right into what I truly enjoy doing. You know, whether it's getting up, doing my 5 a.m. club, shit, shower, shave, get cleaned up, jump into some really comfortable for the day, and then go to day trading, do that, get good at that, because that's what I'm also doing. And then go from there, parlay from there, and then jump onto YouTube, create some content, get it out there, and just let it grow. That's my journey, you know. And also growing rooted vines, because that's our baby. It's out going on our second year. We're already in our second year, so that's the baby, and watching that grow. And then, of course, being with my beautiful wife and doing all that other great stuff. Those are the best parts, and how just the exploration and experimentation with YouTube. That's what I'm enjoying. You know, who would have thought? Soon to be 70 some videos since November 11th, 2024. What I thought that I would start putting myself in a position to develop content and start to work with people in the area of coaching and consulting to move people in a direction that I believe that's best fitting. And I got that inspiration by way of my mentor and my coach, Robin Sharma, in the 5 a.m. club, and how he talks about owning your morning and you're going to elevate your life. I truly believe that. But it's work that goes into that along those lines. I just truly believe there's some key steps, tips for navigating your YouTube journey. And here's number one: you have to stay steadfast. You got to come to the party. You got to be in this game. And I think a lot of people have seen this young man, Dante London, and his wife, or many other men and women that are out there. Like they say, anywhere from 10 to 20-minute YouTube videos. Roberto Blake, that's what he talks about. Uh, Benjamin Travis, or even Sean Cannell. These are some high level YouTubers. And I mean, I think Dante, he's at about 50,000, but he said his didn't crack and he's going on his fifth year because he was vlogging. The next thing, you have to embrace change. It seems like every time is inevitable. There's changes that are going on. YouTube has actually started helping people, especially small YouTube creators, to get their content and to get monetized a lot earlier. I want to put the work in. I'm all about delayed gratification, because if it helps me to grow, helps me to boost and to build a community that boosts other people up, I know it comes in the end. I'm a testimony to that. I have come from where I grew up at and where I'm at right now in my life. Oh, it's like being on top of Mount Rainier. You know, it is a long journey. You know, and then the third thing, Robert Sharma in the 5 a.m. Club says it well. If you do nothing else with your YouTube journey, always, always, always celebrate small wins. Critical. I believe just in your everyday personal and your professional life, celebrate small wins. Pat yourself on the back. Give yourself a hug. You know, get in those 20 plus uh, uh, subscribers. To me, it's like I just funny when you go out to YouTube studios and you open it up first time, they throw little confetti things up there, like when you hit a mark or something like that. They're like, you hit this, you get to look at your daily, weekly communication. It is just a phenomenal thing, and to me, that is awesome. I like to engage with my audience. I mean, I love getting those comments from my audience. It means so much to me. That helps me to build my community. When I go out to others' pages, I like to engage with them. I like to encourage them. That's another meaningful way. It's when you be interacting with people and you talk to them, you see how they're doing on their journey, and they encourage you on your journey. Amazing, amazing, amazing. It's just nothing more satisfying. And then, just enjoy the process. It's like if you plan a trip, especially if you're driving in a car, or if you planning a trip and you got to pack and you got to be up, you got to be up, just enjoy the process. Because once you hit that destination, you know, you get to your final day. I mean, I remember my wife and I going to Cancun. We got to that final destination. Oh my God, we had so much fun. And we had other people, family members along with us. Just imagine you having your best friend with you. You like to have fun. You want it to be just lighthearted because you work so much, doing the things you have to do, taking care of your family, your children, if you have kids, your Rottweiler, like we got with Missouri here, or if you have to go to work, and if you're an employee, if you're a supervisor, things that you have to put in to complete that. But why not, this right here? This is fun. This is exciting to me because I just enjoy being able to come and talk to my community, no matter how big or how small it is, and just share. You know, the overarching thing I want to say as we wrap this up, as it comes to a close, your YouTube journey is unique. I'm only thing I'm gonna ask you to do is stay loyal to it. If you putting in this work in this time, stay loyal to your journey. It's gonna benefit you greatly. And then next thing, experiment with your content. Find your grand territory in YouTube land. That's what I'm gonna start calling it, YouTube land, because it's a big territory. And then celebrate your milestones. No matter how small they might be. It's the best thing, best feeling in the world. I don't know what else to tell you. If you don't, and I come across your page, I'm gonna celebrate it for you. I'm gonna encourage you, let you know that you can do the damn thing. You know, I also like to encourage all the viewers. If you have a milestone, drop it in a comment. Share what your milestone is for your journey on YouTube. You know, or realize how important your journey is. And it's important to me for you to make a comment. I would love to see it. It's just, you know, I feel that if I'm going down the road and I'm getting to know people, why not share? And if you like this video, I would love for you to subscribe. I'd love for you to share the video. And guess what? I look forward to having more content, interacting with you guys, and my three pillars or foundations. Again, I always say, honor yourself, and you gonna honor others. Love yourself, and you will love others. And above all, respect yourself. And as my mentor Robert Sharma would say, own your morning, and you will elevate your life. You guys have a great evening, rest of the night. Stay bundled up, stay warm, and talk to you soon. Good night.